We had me, Scotty, Mullins, Bird, and Patrick, and Magic had his 5. We weren't going to change that team at no point in time. You got your 5, I got my 5.
We gave them the college guy. You can have Christian Laettner. We don't want him. You can have him.
He's just over there waiting to tag in. But it was about pride. And the college kid couldn't help either one of the teams.
Michael Jordan called Clyde out and went at him. Tell him, this is what I'm going to do to you. Fall away jumper, good. What did I tell you? So I said, no, Clyde, you better get him back. You better get him.
Yo, Magic Johnson's an instigator. He's an instigator.
Charles Barkley said, I want to take Karl Malone now. So Charles gets it, fall away jumper, good. I said, Carl, you got to get him back. You better go down there and get him back.
Yo, he ain't shit. He's instigating like a motherfucker.
Carl went right at him, jump shot. You ain't nothing, Barkley. So then I came down.
Heeee. I love that. Oh, I love that shit.
His energy is real high. He feels like he's in an opportunity to prove himself. Showcase that, hey, look, I'm still Magic Johnson. I still dominate this game.
That's all right. We go from here.
Magic.
Hey, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trizzy Hendrix, and you feel me? Right now, we about to be reacting to Dream Team NBA Documentary 2. I had my eyes closed, not gonna lie, my head kind of hurt. But, cause I think some of my eyes, I think I be wearing shades too much. But I ain't gonna let that shit hold me though. But yeah, we are about to be reacting to NBA TV, the Dream Team Documentary 2. Let's just get straight into it. I already fucked up the whole everything.
Two guys that had saved the league. They wouldn't even be playing this game without those two. And Magic passed the ball. Larry makes the first basket.
Ooh.
Before married.
Oh damn.
I mean, it just didn't get any better than that.
Oh.
The U.S. was off and running, and the result was a thing of beauty.
Johnson leading the break.
Ooh.
And no one seemed more excited to be sharing the court than the co-captains.
For 3.
Opening night was a smashing success, with the outcome never in doubt.
Magic.
And late in the game, fans in Portland decided they wanted a curtain call from a 3-time MVP.
The crowd start cheering, Larry, Larry, Larry.
Crowd reacts.
Larry
to the
going
entrance
crazy.
Of Larry Bird, a standing ovation.
And as he'd done so many other times in his career, Larry Bird rose to the occasion.
Jordan.
Ooh, I remember this play. Oh, that was nice.
You just knew that Larry Bird was not going to miss that shot.
It was a virtually flawless performance. The final margin of victory was 77 points. And Magic and Bird had led the way. For Magic in particular, after a year out of the game, the victory had a special kind of meaning.
Living with HIV, never even thinking that I would ever have a chance to play basketball again, and then basketball for the United States. There was therapy for me, and I needed that in the worst way.
And then there was the matter of making sure Michael Jordan knew he was back as well.
Yeah, you hear what the captain said? The captain say, sit down, or this boat is going to sink.
That's right. Have a seat, because you're going to fall, and then it's going to happen.
That's the seniority right there.
I know it.
With Magic and Michael, there was that little extra something there, and something kind of to prove to each other.
I took it upon myself to always shoot with Michael. Okay, MJ, free throws today. Who was the first one to 50? Or we had little games, who was the better shooter?
Know what you got to do. Know what you got to do.
he didn't want to relinquish that control of the 80s, in a sense, even though we were going into the 90s.
Don't touch the phone. One hand, don't touch it.
You know, he just come off missing a whole year. So it was who can win, who's gonna have the bragging rights by the end of this trip.
You can't get too close to Michael, it's a foul.
You haven't committed a foul in almost a year and a half, man. How can you talk?
Michael's always tried to let people know that
Wait, let me find out Michael Jordan was foul baiting like SG. Let me find out. Michael Jordan, is that what you doing? Oh, because they better not worship that nigga Shay like they did Michael. Hell nah. Hell nah, they better not do that shit. I'll crash out. Let me hear some Shay's a GOAT. I won't ever watch basketball again. I might not even buy a 2K again if I hear some shit like that.
In whatever.
Fuck,
That's just his competitive mode.
Nah, I'm playing.
Young
He
guy
nice. He
with
on
the
my
old,
team. He
elder
nice.
statesman.
Or used to be
These
LT.
old
Used to
guys,
be.
they got all the rights. They can't stand in one spot too long.
He's a young puppy. I'm the big dog here. Whatever I say goes.
While the winner of Magic and Michael's Can You Top This challenge remained in doubt, when it came to facing the competition in the Tournament of the Americas, the team stood united.
When we took the court in Portland, which, you know, we're on home ground, we wanted to showcase to the fans who would be representing them.
The lead is 30. Steele. Jordan.
I'm gonna send a message around the world today that y'all can give it up. You foreigners can give it up.
Stockton has Mullen. Goes the other way. Stockton set him up perfectly.
He said, just give it up. Y'all niggas ain't gonna win.
Okay, if this one.
He said, y'all ain't gonna win.
The Americans won their 6 games at the tournament by an average of 50 points.
All right, Larry, your impressions of tonight's game.
The gold medal was no surprise. But what was unexpected was the team's interactions with their opponents, who showered them with adulation before,
Hold the fuck up.
who showered them
First of all, I was gonna even let him pay. I was gonna let that fade pass. You feel me? Because I was like, you know what? That's But this atrocity? Hell nah. You see this? No blend, no nothing. That shit look terrible. What? Damn. And mind you want to play in front of the world looking like hell nah. You was bugging.
after and even during games.
What's good with these niggas haircuts, bruh? Ah, damn.
Chip Johnson and Oranga shaking hands after the shot.
The Tournament of the Americas had served its purpose. The U.S. had qualified for the Barcelona Games and given the world its first glimpse of what was coming later that summer.
I just want to say this is just a small step to what our goal really is, to get to Barcelona, win the gold medal, and bring it back where it's supposed to be.
Talk that shit where it's supposed to be. Talk that shit.
On July 18th, 1992, with the Barcelona Olympics a week away, the U.S. men's basketball team headed overseas.
Straight back into the left. Private room. Follow Irvin.
They would hold several days of practice in Monte Carlo and play one more tune-up before heading to the Olympics. The luxurious setting on the Mediterranean Sea was fitting for what already may have been the world's most famous team.
Monte Carlo is one of those glamorous cities, and here we were with the most glamorous team ever. So it's kind of a rock star-ish kind of a thing.
The players were relaxed and confident, and willing to admit there was more to the trip than just basketball.
I don't worry about playing basketball. That comes natural. I just want to have fun. David Robinson, Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan. This is like spring break in the ghetto.
The opulent resort town was a playground waiting to be explored. And the players weren't shy about enjoying themselves.
Are y'all filming me? Now look.
The scene in Monte Carlo was great. It was just breathtaking. I was down on the beach, just kind of trying to enjoy some of the scenery.
Look at this. Scenery
is paradise.
Scenery.
Team in the NBA.
Hey, see, I fuck with Pippen. Well, I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with Pippen. No bullshit, I fuck with him.
Train here, actually. They need to get a team here.
Every day we got back to practice, we made a beeline to the swimming pool because all those girls were laying out topless.
I'm gonna be in that pool so much the next 2 days. I don't think I'm on the swimming team in Barcelona.
We're all out there with our significant others and all these women walking around topless coming, can I have an autograph? So I signed it and Michael pops me and tells me, see, usually you tell everybody no, but because this lady coming over topless, you gonna sign her autograph. My wife looking at me like.
The best part about it was Patrick Ewing buying the beer at the pool. You know, so
they couldn't have me there. Hell nah, I would have been Mr. Signer. Hold on, I've been like, you get an autograph, you get an autograph, you get an autograph. Oh yeah, I would have been signing everything. There wouldn't have been shit I didn't sign. You feel me? You'd have thought I own the land. Everything would have got signed. Oh yeah.
There's beer, I never heard of that. Of course, Patrick didn't drink. He didn't know how much beer was.
One thing you don't want to do is drink beer with Larry Bird. Larry Bird drinks Budweiser, which Budweiser is the strongest beer in the world. And my head hurt for like 2 days.
They were used to being opponents, but Monte Carlo was proving to be the perfect place to find common ground.
I got the coach, that means we get to go first.
Michael Jordan enjoys his golf, as did Chuck Daly.
I got the coach with me, man. I got carte blanche, you know what I mean?
Michael and Chuck played almost every single day, if not every day.
Come off the hill. That may be green, Chuck.
Chuck was playing his practice schedule around our golf time. That, to me, was ideal. Play a little bit of basketball, play a little golf, and you're in Monte Carlo.
Yeah, it sounds like a basketball.
The relationship that a head coach has with his main guy is incredibly important. Chuck's ability to get Michael is amazing because think of how bitter enemies they had to be. Chuck devised the defense that drove Jordan out of his mind. And yet, here they are playing golf together.
Jordan could really have unbelievably bad feelings towards Chuck. Chuck understood that, and he embraced them.
Chuck, yeah. I mean, I gotta give you that. I gotta give you.
You know Isaiah Thomas is at the crib pissed. He's pissed. IT is pissed as hell right now. Well, not right now, but you know what I mean.
Thing for me and
He's
Chuck.
Pissed.
Always been a thing that I treasure just as much as being a part of the team.
For Jordan, golf was only one part of the whirlwind schedule, which his teammates were discovering was just the way he liked it.
What are you doing today, Amstrad? What's going on? You want to sleep?
I remember thinking that, does this guy ever sleep?
Golf, 36 holes. I'm playing it tomorrow, too.
He would do more things and be ready to practice and play as much as anybody.
Michael Jordan.
The thing that I remember the most was going out and playing golf with Michael Jordan before a game. And I thought, and I'm going to be exhausted tonight. And Michael just had ridiculous energy and was phenomenal. I felt like I was running in quicksand a little bit. And so, it gave me a whole nother level of respect for kind of the freak of nature that he really is.
Grab that plate of food, Jim.
We played cards in Magic's room till 5 o'clock in the morning pretty much every night. It was so much fun.
Right, homie?
Yeah, I'm tired.
He's like a bionic guy, or he'd play cards, play golf, play basketball.
Jordan going all the way.
I don't know when he ever slept. Finally, after a ball game, he was just lying down. And I looked at him, I said, I think that's the first time he's gone to sleep on the whole trip.
Imagine being able.
After a few days in Monte Carlo, the players returned to the court for an exhibition against the French
got that tongue
national
out.
team.
That Tony's an
Everybody
international
had their
win.
eyes on one team. You could feel that it was just such talent, such incredible skill, and it was just such a pleasure to watch.
The Americans won the game easily, even if their performance was far short of seamless.
It wasn't a great game. A lot of sloppy passing. I didn't like any of it.
It was a terrible game, and U.S. looked half interested. And so Chuck kind of the next morning in Monte Carlo, even though everybody was a little hungover and tired, had to really kick their butt.
Chuck says, okay, this is what's going to happen. We're going to play it like a real game. We're going to play 4 quarters.
We had me, Scotty, Mullins, Bird, and Patrick, and Magic had his 5. We weren't going to change that team at no point in time. You got your 5, I got my 5.
We gave them the college guy. You can have Christian Laettner. We don't want him. You can have him.
He's just over there waiting to tag in. But it was about pride. And the college kid couldn't help either one of the teams.
Michael Jordan called Clyde out and went at him. Tell him, this is what I'm going to do to you. Fall away jumper, good. What did I tell you? So I said, no, Clyde, you better get him back. You better get him.
Yo, Magic Johnson's an instigator. He's an instigator.
Charles Barkley said, I want to take Karl Malone now. So Charles gets it, fall away jumper, good. I said, Carl, you got to get him back. You better go down there and get him back.
Yo, he ain't shit. He's instigating like a motherfucker.
Carl went right at him, jump shot. You ain't nothing, Barkley. So then I came down.
Heeee. I love that. Oh, I love that shit.
His energy is real high. He feels like he's in an opportunity to prove himself. Showcase that, hey, look, I'm still Magic Johnson. I still dominate this game.
That's all right. We go from here.
Magic was saying, you ain't the guy, and we got other players in this gym.
Come on, don't be cheating on me.
It doesn't take much to get Michael going. Just a little something to tweak him, and it's on.
He never liked to lose. Mike always got that look. When you see that look, then you know just give him the damn ball and get out the way.
As much as it was 5-on-5, we could see in Monte Carlo that it was gravitating towards, okay, Michael and Magic.
Magic was hesitant to surrender his place on the mountaintop. And Michael, being Michael, he needed to say, no, I'm on the top of the mountain now.
Oh, damn.
Magic was saying, look, NBA's not yours yet. You know, I'm still here. Michael's like, no, it's over. This is mine. And the funny thing was Larry was sitting on the side going, it's his.
Chuck realized the competition aspect was getting a little bit too high.
Killing everybody on our squad.
He wanted to end practice, but Magic didn't want to end because he wanted to keep playing because we just kicked his ass.
How you like that ass kicking we gave you?
No. Come on now.
Well, y'all got the first quarter of practice.
By the time practice was over, even Magic had to acknowledge basketball's landscape had been changed forever.
Good job.
Larry and I were talking, and Michael walks in, and he says, "There's a new sheriff in town."
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
And we both hit each other like, well, he's not lying.
Monte Carlo was kind of a turning point. Walls started to come down from, when you're playing against each other, you have these rivalries. These are my teammates now. They're guys that, that I'm looking towards for support. It seemed like we became more friends than anything else.
The players were off to Barcelona, headed to the Olympics, unmistakably as a team.
DSG presents
The United States men's basketball team.
I watched the ads so y'all don't have to. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Landed in Barcelona for the Olympics on July 24th, 1992. In store was an experience unlike anything they or the sports world had ever seen.
The plane landed in Barcelona, helicopters flying over it.
We're thinking, wow, what is all the commotion? What happened? And then we figured out they were there for us.
That was the first time that we realized how popular and how enormous this thing was. I was like, guys, if we lose, it's gonna be like the biggest upset in sports history.
Barkley was right. There was no margin for error. A reality the rest of the team openly accepted in their first press conference in Spain.
I know I'm really afraid to fail because I can't go back home if we don't win the gold. Even though I'm from a little small place in Summerfield, those 250 people there said, I can't come back.
Barkley, meanwhile, handled an endless barrage of questions as only he could.
How did you feel in 1972 when the Soviet Union beat the United States in that wild game?
Well, I had just flunked my entrance exam into kindergarten, so that was the only thing,
You know, everybody that has ever been in front of a camera, we tend to not say certain things.
Why don't they just take their ass whipping like people and go home?
Barkley says things that we would think about and never say.
We're gonna have a little revenge in our hearts for 72 and 88. David, he can't say that because he's a Christian, but
He said, man, you don't talk honestly enough to the media. You need to tell them what you're really thinking. I said, Charles, you talk too much to the media. You need to stop telling them everything you're thinking.
And when Charles was asked about the team's first opponent, his prediction was as honest as ever.
I don't know anything about Angola, but Angola's in trouble, I think.
Just moments ago, the Dream Team boarded the bus outside their hotel along the Ramblas. They're heading for their first matchup in Barcelona with the Angolans.
I can remember the first game, the real game, when we came out of the locker room and stepped on the court. And I finally said to myself, I can't believe this, I'm here.
At that point, we were in serious Olympic mode.
This actually may be the biggest mismatch of the entire Olympics. Barkley off a beautiful feed from Mullen, and he drew the foul. Magic wins. The U.S. with a 46-1 run.
Damn!
6-1.
46 to 1?
It was just a tremendous atmosphere because there was an appreciation for how great the U.S. players were.
After the first half, Barkley's pregame prediction appeared dead on. But in the second, Charles found some trouble.
I had players in Angola who play against South Barkley. They told us there's no a kid, a fat boy, is many aggressive in the paint.
Rebound Barkley. Rebound Barkley, and he's fouled.
Oh, that boy, like, you know, Barkley remind me of Angel Reese with that one.
Well, Charles getting a bit aggressive.
I thought they were playing dirty. And I told old boy, I don't even know if he understood. I said, hey, man, ease up on the elbow.
Barkley from Pippen.
I let it go twice.
You can see the frustration with Barkley.
And the next time, I just cracked it.
Barkley from Pippen. And a technical foul has been called on Barkley.
To his dying day, Charles claims the guy elbowed him 3 times. I said, Charles, you're full of crap.
No, it's not true. I didn't elbow Barkley before the incident.
People always say, turn the other cheek. If you turn the other cheek, I'm gonna hit you another cheek too.
Yo, what? No, he didn't. No, he didn't just say that. No, he didn't.
The guy is half your size.
Oh, Barkley might be my GOAT now. If you turn the other cheek, I'm gonna hit you on the other cheek too. What? What? Nah.
But Charles was an equal opportunity abuser.
Erlander Coimbra did not think it was a friendly elbow.
That's the same guy that just asked you for an autograph, Charles. I mean, you think he's not intimidated?
I think he's act like a bullying, but maybe it's from his personality.
Hey, yo, you feel me? No, he threw them elbows. I don't care. You can tell, like why he's talking. You know, he threw them shits, and then he tried to gaslight and be like, I never threw it. And maybe that's just his personality that he thought I threw it. Nah, nigga, you threw them elbows, bro. You're not fooling me. He threw them shits.
By the score of 106.
I don't give a damn. He threw them shits. He knew he threw them shits too. He knew he did.
The game may have ended in a rout, but afterwards, the result was overshadowed by the controversy.
Well stood the elbow. Well, he hit me, I hit him. That's the way it is.
Charles made you look like the ugly Americans, which we were trying not to do.
We said to Charles, look, man, you're a reflection of all of us. So if you do it, they're not going to write the article that Charles Barkley did. They're going to say the dream team.
The tequila list.
Nah, Barkley funny as fuck. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna end the video off right here. Actually, after this. Oh, actually, I'm gonna end it off right here. Yeah. But yeah, nah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe on the video. You feel me? I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Easy.